Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Oh, honestly, big head mode in Marvel Contest is a vibe. But yes, welcome to a brand new video, how the side quest works, which indeed is going to be about heists. Now, we're going to go over, play a little bit of legendary difficulty in a moment, but let's go over the basics of the quest, as hopefully we get to see some more big head mode. Honestly, big head mode is going to be just the best vibe ever. I honestly want to get defeated each time. Like, I know I shouldn't be, but I'm like, I could just quite happily just get defeated each time to see the ending animations, or push them up to an SP3 just to see the big head mode. Man, this is the vibe. This is the vibe I needed in my life. Well done, Kabam, for bringing this back. So how it works is that each week you can go in and do 7 runs of every single difficulty, providing you have unlocked for your progression. If you can't access legendary, it probably means that you're not cavalier and upwards. And the same thing for anything. If you're uncollected looking at the legendary, you can't do it, sadly, but you can do all of the lower difficulties, which is good in any case. I would recommend doing a tracking system. This is going to be incredibly important for players. This is a link to mine in the description down below. Go and check it out. It's on the Google Drive, and it will be kind of done as a package because I'm going to add to it like how to choose the solo event and objectives, and another video is the next video for tonight. But also, like, if you kind of like chart the various different types of items you get, and a good example of this is like, because I've done legendary and epic, which is for those that are uncollected, and obviously, you know, because you want to see what your take home is to then kind of like add it all up. This is what I refer to as a scenario, so there's kind of an example of how this would play out over the given weeks from week 1 all the way to week 4, which is going to be very important to chart things as to a point of when to use the lockpick, because as a lot of you know, when you go into the quest, and how this works is there's randomized champions that appear on here. So like I went up against Vulture first off, or no, I went up against Spider-Man first off, and then I had Vulture on various different routes. So champions are randomized. You don't get to choose your reward. So after we defeat the first champion, which is, you know, 1 energy spend per tile, will then get put to that portal. But you do get to choose with the Temporal Lockpick a chosen reward that you want to pick up. Now, I'm not going to be picking up myself. I do have a top tip for that in a minute, especially when we tackle the legendary difficulty. So we're going to do that in a second. I'm looking forward to it. But as soon as you get to here, and then as soon as you click here, review and chance it, it is going to randomly take you to a reward. You won't know what the reward is, so we're going to be given. So Kabam has decided that we are going to have 1,000 3-star shards. So that's cool, right? That'll be our prize today for this one. And obviously we have to go to the end and kind of defeat the end boss, which is Aegon this week, in order to get said reward. Big Head Guardian. I tell you what, that is that's a vibe. That's a real vibe right there. Oh, that is hilarious. Even the Miles Morales looks really cool. Yeah, as I said, I'm really happy that Kabam have brought back the big head mode. Man, that is funny. I hear Apoc's really funny as well. Yeah, right end of the fight, we get that reward. Also, we get ourselves 100 of the Claws for Alarm shards. I wasn't 100% sure that we'd get this from doing the quest, but that's good, and it does mean that I'll be doing totals, I think, tomorrow as to like the total shards, because I need to find out whether or not we're getting a calendar, because I don't think it was confirmed we were getting one. But in any case, what else is happening with the side quest, and that is objectives. As soon as you go through some of the different difficulties, you can do the lower, you'll pick yourself up the Temporal Lockpick. And the Temporal Lockpick allows you to guarantee those rewards, as we said. And each week the rewards do change, so it's not always the same. You can't say, oh, it's going to be shards on week 2 when maybe it's a case it does rank up materials. Full details of all these rewards can be found in the link in the description, which will allow you to further plan your weeks, especially to use things like Temporal Lockpicks to kind of guarantee you things like shards that you want, rank up materials, because here's the thing, you could get really unlucky with your rank up materials and go, well, I wanted rank up materials this month, not shards, or I wanted shards but not rank up materials from the RNG, which is this. So it's important to kind of like do that and be prepared for those things. So yeah, make sure to use my guide, my information, and as well this right here. There is also a solo event which does require you to grind out arena, sadly. And that's something I'm going to be covering in a future video, because it does like a really kind of like nice grind guide idea to it in order to kind of like get it sorted. But yeah, that's going to save for another video. But in any case, let's end by doing week 1 and the legendary difficulty and see what's happening. Because here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, I need to start off my calculations, and as well I need to start doing my special spreadsheet. So the one that will be uploaded will be the blank, but now I'm going to start to fill in my own, and wish me luck in what I'm going to get. Hopefully it's a case in the 7 runs or a chunk of the runs that I do that I get what I need to. And as I said, when it comes to the final week, it's important to strategize that temporal lockpick usage and make very good decisions as to what do you want to get out of those 4 guaranteed runs. Something also to mention is that there is something available in the featured items store. You can buy 4 more temporal lockpicks, but this does have a bit of a cautionary tale to this, in that I don't think it's very good value. For 800 units you're going to pass off of, it's still something you might want to use, but only if you're desperate to form. Apart from that, I don't see any great kind of like need, want, desire, or usage for it. Especially, yeah, what are you going to say you're going to get? An extra 1,000 per thing of like 6-star shards? Is it going to be more useful for those that are, I don't know, Thronebreaker Cavalier? Unlikely. So you would probably use them to get like guaranteed 1,350 times 4 6-star shards extra for the unit. Look, I kind of feel it's a bit desperate to get, but you do you at the end of the day with your units. It's totally up to you. Right, let's get into the grind. Right, let's take the A team out for a spin, and I tell you, Sunspot Big Head. That's gonna be a vibe right there. Man, I don't know what to make of this. I just love the big head mode. Actually, do you know what? I think this probably looks one of the best ones, because like Sunspot looks sleek, he looks brilliant in any case. So I just don't think this is kind of like as funny. But there are some really funny ones. I think it's just definitely the Apoc one that's the best. But I haven't come in contact, so we'll have to see what happens with my first kind of run and the RNG factor to it. And by the way, look out for week 2. And next week, the end of next week, after the 14 runs that I'm going to do, so like halfway through, or maybe I'll do at the end of this, like maybe I'll do tomorrow a kind of update on the process of the spreadsheet, because that's also important to mention as well, like how my take-home's going as well. How is everyone else's? That'll be something as well to catch up on down the line. Here we go with the randomization of all the random things you can get right there. There's tons. Like, there's tons. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't really kind of go, oh, okay, well, I'll chance it and get to, like, one thing. You always get disappointed. 22,000 Tier 2 Alpha is my first reward that I'm going to get. Misty Knight Big Head. Is that going to be a thing? There's the 22,000 Tier 2 Alpha picked up. And now, I should have brought my Apoc into play, but I don't care at the moment, because I'm like, oh, poor Misty Knight, like, poor, oh dear. I love these because it just reminds me of like bobbleheads. I honestly, like, I did say this before, I feel like I want to get like hit by the, I feel like I want to get hit and get the enemies to throw their SPs. I'll probably do it in some lower content, maybe kind of get some. Do that when I'm doing heroic and master, and maybe do a compilation of sorts with it, because this is just like, this is a vibe. It's a hilarious vibe. Also, your own champions can get big head mode as well. I mean, I've got Apocalypse, which I'm probably going to use last against Aegon, but as well, it may be worth, because I think we get a Iceman at the end of everything, to have a counter to cold-based effects. So watch out for that, and have a counter. You know, a bit of Warlock or something would be kind of like good right there to kind of like deal with this. Look, my big head Human Torch right there. That sounds like a euphemism. I don't mean it like that. But yeah, it's pure hilarium right there and then. I don't know why I'm charging up. It's not really going to mean much with getting Nova Flame. I actually think I forgot to like start with my pre-fight. But I don't care. This is not going to be too much of an issue. It's just a case of watch out for that. Look at the big heads. Oh, the bobbly heads. That's hilarious. I love it. And here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I can't concentrate. I literally cannot concentrate right now. I want to build it to my... It's so annoying. I want to build it to my SP3, but I'm going to like... I've got special delivery on me. I think I got special delivery on me. I don't know. I'm just not concentrating here. Oh, I can't. Literally, I can't right now. That's just look at me. Just look. I got fogged. I got hiccups as well. It's not good. Oh no. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so like I really can't concentrate. This is going to be tough for me to concentrate through any of this stuff because it is just pure. It's just pure jokes. Just a big head mode. Oh, okay. I'll do Doctor Doom. I can't. I do Doctor Doom. Look at a big Doctor Doom right there. Oh, well done, Kabam. You've just made a game mode where I literally cannot concentrate, and it's just, it's just the greatest. This is just like this is fun. This is when MCOC is enjoyable, and I'm kind of like I'm vibing. I need to kind of like stop playing like an absolute tit, but I can't. Like I'm crying with laughter at this moment because this is what I enjoy with MCOC. So well done to Kabam. You made my month right now. I am going to look forward to grinding out riffs this month. I really am. I got to finish off this fight, but I'm just like Doom looks a little bit kind of like what's the word? Oh, I got that in clutch there, but man, I gotta finish this off. This is just, oh, that's so funny right there. That is just like the best, especially to have like the Doom right there, just kind of like in your face right on the screen. The Apocalypse one is honestly just so much fun. It's so much fun. There we go. That is it. And it looks like the volumes of the shards that you get does change. So I'm working on now my how many shards you get this month video, but it does look like you get a lot more for the different types of difficulty. So if you do legendary, you get 200, and I'm sure as it goes down, you get different ones. So in heroic, you get 100. I want to say it's 150. Maybe it's less than that, like 125 or so. I will check. I'll do a totals very soon. Also, yeah, I've updated my first run here with 22,000 tier 2 alpha fragments. That's great. That's how that works. And I'll be doing another video very shortly about all the other stuff, all the solo objectives and solo events. Check out some other content on screen right now. I'm going to go off to have a laugh and also create a compilation at some point of this because this was funny. And I'll see you in the next video whenever that will be. Cheers, everybody. Bye.